All right, so we're going to be starting off with something that I really want to talk about. That's the difference this week. We're not starting off with the biggest story. Starting with a shorter one that I really want to speak on a little bit. In that, Orioles play-by-play broadcaster Kevin Brown was removed from broadcast after he made a reference to Baltimore's lack of success against the Tampa Bay Rays at Tropicana Field in previous years. I read that straight off the ESPN article. I'm sure a lot of people have already heard about this. It's been everywhere, and there's been a lot of outrage about it, rightfully, because all he really talked, if you watch the clip, all he really talked about was the fact that Baltimore had not won in Tampa Bay or hadn't really won a series in Tampa Bay since 2017. He brought up that fact, and there was a graphic to go along with it. It was a graphic that showed the last time they won, the last pitcher, I think, that won the game for them, yada, yada, yada. And he got canned for it. And he got canned for bringing up a bad record about his team. And I think this obviously is a very, very large overreaction from the Baltimore Orioles team as a whole, especially considering the fact that there was a graphic made, which means that it wasn't just an on-the-spot comment made by Kevin Brown. It was something that was previously planned by the entire broadcast team, and they went through with it. There was multiple people involved in this, whatever. I don't think it's a mess-up, personally. I think that there's... I can say that in jobs that I've worked before, and I will not name teams, names, companies, whatever, I can say that there is definitely something about wanting to stay positive about the team you're calling for. There is definitely something there, and that is definitely important, especially, but I do not think that what he was saying was negative. I don't think that it was a bad thing. I think that what he did and how he said it he did it very, very well. I don't think many people could have done. The Orioles as a whole in the last 10 years have not been a very successful franchise. So I feel like unless they're just trying to hide the fact that they haven't been successful past the last 2 years, it's not an appropriate way of handling things. And I think that is not a controversial statement from me. I think that is this is not a good sign for broadcasting if broadcasters cannot talk about facts. As our job as commentators is to give you, the watcher, the facts that you need to properly understand and get to know the players and get to know the team. He spoke on the Orioles' record against the Tampa Bay Rays and how they had a lack of success in previous years, but that they had plenty of success in this season. Or I believe the exact thing in this article that I'm reading. I did watch the video, but I want to make sure that I stick to exactly what he said. Brown noted that the Orioles had won as many games at Tropicana Field in 2023 as they had in the past 3 seasons combined, and that it was accompanied by a graphic that showed the Orioles' struggles that obviously was with his commentary. The only thing that he was involved in was the commentary side. He did not make that graphic. Somebody else had made that graphic. I bet a team of people made that graphic. That's the thing that is so annoying about this, I think, to so many people, is just the fact that he got canned for something that was, frankly, a lot of people's mistake. I don't think it was a mistake either. I don't think anybody considers it a mistake. He was talking about something that he said nothing that wasn't true. It's not like he went up and just went, Baltimore sucks in Tampa Bay. No, he went up and brought up stats that basically just said, yeah, we've struggled in Tampa Bay in the past, but this year we're doing really well. He made sure to highlight the fact that Baltimore is having a lot more success this season that they didn't have previously in this stadium. He did a good job doing that. From all the clips that I've seen, he is a hell of an announcer, and or commentator, announcer, whatever you want to call it. He should not have been taken down for this, and I'm sure they will fix the issue after all the public outrage that there has been, and rightfully so. He should not have been taken off the broadcast for that. That is a very stupid reason to do that. And yeah, I just wanted to open up the podcast by doing that because it's something that means at least something to me, considering I work in the industry, and I just wanted to throw that out there from my perspective a little bit. We'll get into the more fun stuff now. I wanted to start off with that. We'll move on now.